Guys, we got a big one today. I wanted to make this video yesterday, but I couldn't find the time to make it, so I'm making it today. And the reason I wanted to make it yesterday is because there was a huge anniversary that happened yesterday. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably already do, because if not from Twitter, then obviously from the thumbnail and the title of this video, you probably already know that on this day, well, yesterday, on that day, 21 years ago, a certain future Hall of Fame quarterback was drafted in the 6th round, pick number 199. And that quarterback's name is Tom effin Brady. Yes. So we had an anniversary that is the exact same age that I am. I am 21 years old, about to be 22 in the summer. So I'm younger than Tom Brady's been in the NFL because he was drafted before I was born, which is crazy. That's crazy to think about if you think about that. But it's been a wild ride for Brady. It's been a wild ride for me as a Patriots fan. 6 Super Bowls as a Patriot, 7 Super Bowls in total. Tom Brady has had the greatest career I dare to say any athlete in sports history has ever had. I dare to say it is right up there. You got Serena Williams, Roger Federer, Muhammad Ali, I don't know, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, other athletes, I don't know. But then you got Tom Brady. Tom Brady is right up there. And it's crazy to think. I know that this narrative has been done a million times in the 21 years since Brady's been drafted, but it's crazy to think that a backup quarterback from Michigan, he wasn't even the starter for a while at Michigan. He was the backup quarterback for, I think his name is Drew Henske or I don't remember what the starting quarterback was, but they were going back and forth for a while. They would split the starting time. So he wasn't even the full-time starter, and he was mainly the backup. Brady was mainly the backup in Michigan. He had some starts, but to think that a guy who couldn't even lock down the starting spot at Michigan football, that trash of a program, he couldn't even lock that down. And yet 21 years later, he goes from that to being the greatest NFL player of all time. It's all about the mentality. Some people don't understand that. People always say, "Oh, you got that Mamba mentality." Well, Kobe Bryant didn't just have Mamba mentality. He was Mamba mentality. Like, Mamba mentality isn't just something that you say and then you just do. It's not something that is just there. Mamba mentality is something that you live, something that you breathe, something that you eat, sleep. That's what Mamba mentality. That's why Kobe Bryant was one of the best. That's why Tom Brady is one of the best, if not the best, because he's got a mentality that no other player has. He still thinks about that pick. He's won 7 Super Bowls. He's the greatest quarterback of all time. He's the greatest player of all time, and yet he still thinks about being picked in the 6th round. Pick 199. He still thinks about that. It still eats him up inside. He's talked about this. It still motivates him. It still drives him. It still burns a fire inside of him. That is the difference between a regular quarterback and a Hall of Fame level Tom Brady. That is the difference. That's why you will never see another Tom Brady like it. There will never be another Tom Brady. There may be another Patrick Mahomes. There may be another Lamar Jackson. There may be another Peyton Manning. There will never be another Tom Brady. Tom Brady is on a different level. He's on a few different levels than some of these other quarterbacks. And it's just crazy. I personally can never get into that mentality. I just don't have that in me. I wish I did. I have something. I have YouTube that motivates me and makes me do 2 videos a day every single day because I love doing it. But if I had the mentality that Tom Brady has, I don't know where I would be right now. I would be, who knows? Who knows what would happen? But it's just some guys, some athletes just have a different gear, a different level that sets them apart. That's why they are the best. That's why LeBron's the best. That's why Jordan's the best. That's why Brady's the best. The best have a different level. So these other guys, they just can't compete with it. They don't have that other level. So, and it's just crazy that Tom Brady, with the work, with the studying, the efforts, turned himself from a pick 199, forget about it draft pick, to the greatest player of all time, with the dedication, the work, the studying, the hours, the countless hours of studying, keeping his body right. He only had one major injury in his entire career when he tore his Achilles, or not tore his Achilles, when he tore his ACL is what I meant to say. That was back in like 2008 or something, 2009. So that is wild. The violent sport that he plays, the most hit position that he plays. Well, at least back then when he had his injury, the rules have kind of softened now. But one of the most dangerous positions on the field. Only one major. Yeah, he had that thumb injury for a couple years that was nagging him. He's had some knee problems, some back problems, but he's never really had anything that's been major besides that torn ACL. And you just don't see that. You just don't see that very often or if at all, in any sport. Like even LeBron's injured right now in real life. And he's been injured in the past. He's had some back problems, some cramps, some stuff when he was on the Heat, and he's had some problems with his knees and stuff. So, I mean, even the greats, Jordan had some issues later in his career. Nobody can stay healthy that long and be this high level. Brady's like 43 years old, and he's winning Super Bowls, winning Super Bowl MVPs. He's doing everything that you can be doing at 20. He's doing at 40 plus. He's just a different beast. He's a different animal. There will never be another person like him in probably any sport. But definitely there will never be another Tom Brady in football. I guarantee that. You can mark that down right here. April 17th, 2021. There will never be another Tom Brady in the NFL. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, because nobody has that mentality. He took what was considered to be just, oh, we're going to take a flyer on this quarterback from Michigan. He took that. He let it burn inside of him. He let it drive him. He let it build the passion for football inside of him. And he manifested that into the greatest career any football player's ever had. It's crazy to think about. It's wild. And that is why Tom Brady will always and forever be my favorite player of all time. Not just because I'm a Patriots fan. Not just because I'm a Tom Brady fan, because I'm a football fan. Tom Brady is my favorite player. I would be a Tom Brady fan if I was a fan of the Dolphins, the Jets, the Bills. If I was a fan of any other NFL team. People can say that they hate Tom Brady. And that's true. You can hate Tom Brady. That is perfectly fine. But you gotta respect what he's done. If you don't respect what Tom Brady's done in the league, then you're not a real football fan. Because you can hate Tom Brady with a burning passion, but if you can't respect, I hate Peyton Manning. I hated Peyton Manning when he was playing, but I respected him because of what he did, both on the Colts and on the Broncos. I hate Patrick Mahomes, but I respect what he's done. I hate some players in the NFL as players. I respect what they've done with their careers. That's not to say that I like them. And I like playing with them on Madden. I like playing as Patrick Mahomes on Madden. I just don't like watching him play. I just don't like watching him win in the NFL. But that doesn't mean that I don't respect him. I respect everybody in the NFL. As long as you're a good person. I don't really respect Tyreek Hill that much because of what he did. We're not going to get into that. But if you don't respect Tom Brady, then you're not a real football fan. You don't know what you're talking about. You can hate him. You can say, "Oh, I hate that guy. He's too perfect. He's won too many Super Bowls. Let somebody else have it." Yeah, you can hate him for all you want. But you got to respect him because he's the best. He's the best at what he does. And he's going to keep being the best at what he does until he can't do it anymore. So I'm sorry that I went on a little bit of a rant there, but I just had to get that off my chest. I hear a lot of people saying that they hate Tom Brady and that they wish that he was never in the NFL. Yeah, you wish he was never in the NFL? Yeah, I bet you do. So, once again, congratulations, Tom. I know you'll never see this, but I just want to have it out there in the universe. Congratulations, Tom, on 21 years of excellence, 21 years of greatness, 20 years of fantastic memories in New England, and then the 1 year in Tampa Bay. Congratulations on 7 Super Bowls. Congratulations on everything that you've ever done and ever will do. I love you, Tommy. I really do. I really do love you. I love you, man. So that's gonna do it for this video. Let me know down in the comments what else you want me to talk about, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you, Tom.